In the break room on the road, we are in Seattle, Washington, celebrating Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I am with Canh Tran. He is a ramp agent here in Seattle. Canh, thanks so much for coming in the break room.
Thank you for having me.
Really wanted to talk to you about Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and I just want to know a little bit more about you. Where are you from?
Well, originally, I'm from Vietnam. We came here in about the 90s. My parents, left communism, came over here, for seeking a better life. We ended up in Georgia.
Georgia?
Yeah, Georgia.
From Vietnam to Georgia?
From Vietnam to Georgia, just like that.
And now you find yourself here in the Pacific Northwest?
Yep. I've moved here probably about 2 years ago, I think, something like that.
So I grew up here, and the Asian American influence on the Pacific Northwest and the whole West Coast in general is huge. It's intertwined in the fabric of our community. I want to know if you felt that when you moved here.
I felt the rain.
You felt the rain.
No, but we do see a lot of Asian Americans here, similar to where I came from. So we do have a lot of people over there too. So.
And what about at work?
Yeah, there are plenty of islanders here. Not very many Vietnamese, but islanders, Hawaiians. In Georgia, where I worked in Atlanta, there were very few of us on, working for Southwest on the ramp. Coming here, I've seen a lot more. It's a big difference. Coming from where there may have been like a handful, 5 or 6 of us,
right,
to a place where in the break room there are plenty. So it's a little change, but it's a good place to be at.
Can you talk a little bit about what this month means to you? Having the country recognize Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders officially. It's kind of gone back and forth through presidential proclamations for many years, but to finally have it set in stone that May is a recognizing what Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders have brought to our country.
I mean, I appreciate everything that's been done for us. To have a month to celebrate our culture, to celebrate everybody who's from from the East. It's a great honor to have that. Asian people as a whole has went through a lot in this country, through
right,
all the years and stuff like that. And it's great to have some kind of recognition now. It's better late than never.
And so, what do you think? Moving forward, what are some of the things that you like to bring from your homeland in Vietnam that you like to bring to your union, that you bring with the people that you work with, and to your community? What are some of those values?
Hard work, diligence. I try to put as much effort into the job as I can, and do the best that I can.
Canh, is there a sense of pride that you can be an immigrant looking back and picture yourself 30 years ago and then look forward 30 years and say, wow, I did it. We did it. My family did it.
My parents came here with nothing in their pockets.
Right.
No money, or hardly any money anyway. But, they were able to build a family, buy a home, eventually, move up and, do better for themselves. And I'm able to have a pretty decent job, feed my children, hopefully send them to school one day. And, and I'm proud of that. Came here with nothing. At least, now we have something.
I mean, yeah, the Tran family started one generation ago. We're in generation number 2.
Yep.
And hopefully we'll just keep going from there.
And hopefully generation number 3 does better than I, so.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, this country would be nothing without its immigrants, and we would be absolutely abhorrent if we did not recognize what the Asian American and Pacific Islanders have brought to this country.
But, we would also be nothing without this country. So, I'm glad that we were able to make it here and thrive. We could be in Vietnam right now where, everybody's in the fields. But instead, we're here, we're able to feed our families, do pretty good for ourselves.
Well, Canh, I appreciate you coming in the break room. I appreciate you talking with me during Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and I appreciate all you do for this local.
Well, thank you for coming to Seattle.
Absolutely. It's always great to come home.
Thank you.
He is Canh Tran. I am Eric Peterson. We are in Seattle in the break room on the road. You can follow this on YouTube and Spotify. Follow us on social media at TWU Local 555, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. For Canh Tran, Eric Peterson, we are all 555.